What's going on, Houston Rockets fans all over the world, NBA fans, even Dallas Mavericks fans if you're here? Welcome to Rockets Daily. No matter who you are or why you're watching, appreciate it. Only ask one favor. I'm going to ask one favor at the beginning, and that's that you go ahead and subscribe to this channel. That way you're locked in every time we talk about the Houston Rockets. Goal here is simple. Connect with you guys, the fans, the haters, anybody who wants to talk about the Houston Rockets, wants to talk anything NBA wise. You can also follow me at Get Sports Strong. Leave a comment, but go ahead and subscribe and stay locked in. Don't have any inside agenda here. Pulling for Rockets World Championship this season, but we don't have any inside agenda. We're going to call it how we see it. Don't know everything. Always looking to learn more and always looking to collaborate with you guys, the fans, some of the sharpest fans in the world here for Rockets Daily. Got a couple things to talk about. Had a big weekend, and had a win over the Boston Celtics, and a big home game tonight against the Dallas Mavericks. Dallas, as far as Dallas fans, people who back everything Dallas, they've got a big Monday night football game as well against the Arizona Cardinals. And shout out to my guy over at Mavs Latest, part of the Fan Arch family, Cody over there. Maybe doing something together in the future, but go ahead and check out that channel as well if you want to get a Mavericks perspective on this matchup tonight. So we're going to talk about that, but first of all, before we get there, we're going to go ahead and talk about your Houston Rockets win over the Boston Celtics on Saturday. Big win. Not extremely surprised. Obviously, in the NBA, blowing a team out, blowing out a quality team like the Boston Celtics. And I know that there's a lot of changes over there in Boston, but still a quality team. They lost their first 3 games of the season. Got rolling with 3 straight wins, beat the New Orleans Pelicans, blew out the Cleveland Cavaliers, and beat the Philadelphia 76ers. But we did catch them in a good spot. Still handled business, but we caught them in a good spot. They played the play-in. Not play-in. They played the NBA Cup game against the Philadelphia 76ers on Halloween night. We caught them the next day. Rockets with a big 128-101 win over the Boston Celtics. And Rockets did what you would love to see. Led by 13 points after the first quarter, led by 18 points going into the half. Really just a complete wall-to-wall win as your Houston Rockets outscored the Boston Celtics in every single quarter. Something that you don't see too often. And the Rockets led by as much as 36 points in this game. Never trailed. Boston never had the lead in this game. So this was a complete dominant win. Couple things that really, really jump out. First of all, Boston Celtics didn't have much success attacking the basket, get as far as getting to the free throw line. Boston did one of the few areas. Boston outscored the Rockets 44-34 points in the paint. Didn't really matter, but the Celtics only got to the free throw line 7 times. They went 7 for 7 compared to 25 for 35 for your Houston Rockets. And one thing that we are already seeing here early in the season, the 3-point shooting right now for the Rockets has been on a roll. 19 for 29, 65.5% for the Houston Rockets 3-point shooting in this game. Celtics, they always like to chuck up a lot of threes. They made 14 threes in this game, went 14 for 44, 31.8%. So you had a Celtics team that attempted 15 more threes than Houston and made 5 less. It's a long way to go. But as crazy as it sounds, you got the Rockets right now leading the NBA already just through only, like I said, 5-game sample size. Because the Rockets are number 1 in the NBA right now in points per game, 127.8. Rockets are number 1 in the NBA in point differential at plus 13.5. So a lot of good things going on there. And we talked about the big thing with bringing Kevin Durant over. Big area that we struggled in last season, which is so hard in today's NBA. Unfortunately, sometimes it becomes too much of a 3-point shooting contest. But Rockets now, at the moment, and 45 45.4%, not really something that you expect to sustain the whole season. But 45.4% from 3 point range as a team. Number one in the NBA by in 3 point shoot and 3 point percentage by far, which you love to see. And even though the Rockets are number one in 3 point percentage, actually dead last in 3 point shot attempts. So not a situation at all where this Rockets team is forcing 3 pointers, taking good looks, taking high percentage shots. I know we had a comment about a week ago as far as about Steven Adams, clogging the paint, but as of now, it doesn't seem like that's been a problem. Things are really gelling well. I mean, even after losing the first 2 games, only 5 games, but have to be excited about where things are overall. And looking at that win over the Celtics, I mean, Kevin Durant led the way with 26 points. And Alperen Şengün, he had 16 points with 10 rebounds, 9 assists. So nice game there for Alfie. So we've seen some really good chemistry between Alperen Şengün and Steven Adams when they're both out there. This wasn't Steven Adams, only 14 minutes. You look at the box score. I mean, 4 points, 5 rebounds, but 3 assists. But had a really, really gave some really great energy out there. Had a play. One of the 2 points that he had kept the loose ball alive. And set up for a nice shot after passing it out. Great ball movement for the Rockets in this game. Ball movements, shot selection was really just tremendous. Josh Okogie, we mentioned, just manages to be just a machine with efficiency. 3 for 5 from the floor, all 3 point attempts, 3 point shot attempts. It was even nice, Amin Thompson, wide open 3, but knocked down his only 3 point shot attempt. Reed Shepherd, 4 for 6 from the floor, which included 4 for 5 from 3 point range, plus 19 with him on the floor. No turnovers for Reed as well in 17 minutes. So that was nice to see. So really just a nice all-around, completely dominant team win by your Houston Rockets. Also on the other side, a lot of different guys. It was a back-to-back for the Celtics, but nobody over there really went off. Jaylen Brown held to 12 points in 22 minutes. Peyton Pritchard had 14 points in 26 minutes. So as we look at here, great win over the Boston Celtics, but so they were coming off of a back-to-back. So it's still in everything right now. Rockets' last 3 games have looked tremendous. Another test tonight, and also by test, I'm really expecting to see another dominant win for the Rockets. 12.5 point favorite right now, and early action on this game, even on the spread. Mostly all the money coming in on the Houston Rockets. So not too many people really giving the Dallas Mavericks a shot tonight. You guys probably know Kyrie Irving is not playing. Not until not expected to return till sometime in January. Derek Lively is ruled out for today's game as well. And Anthony Davis out as well with a calf injury. So you got a Dallas Mavericks team that is a little bit shorthanded here. They just played on Saturday, but they played in Mexico City against the Detroit Pistons. They had a 122-110 loss. Disappointing thing there is that the Dallas Mavericks were actually winning that game. But going into the fourth quarter, Pistons outscored them 35-17 in the fourth quarter as they kind of ran out of steam there. And really looking at this Dallas Mavericks team for the last game, that game in Mexico City, they were led by D'Angelo Russell, of all people, with 31 points. He led the way. Cooper Flagg had 16 points, but 3 for 14 for the floor for Cooper Flagg. He did go 8 for 8 from 3-point range. Klay Thompson doesn't seem to have his legs right now. Great career. Um, Getting up there in age, maybe using a lot of that energy, keeping up with the stallion, and it looks like it on the floor. He had a couple threes early in that game at 6 points quickly, but just finished with 11. And Klay Thompson on the season shooting just 33%, 8.7 points per game, but in the starting lineup along with Max Christie, PJ Washington for the Dallas Mavericks. So this really is a game that on paper, when you look at how the Rockets are playing, I think the Rockets should win this game by 14 points or more. No Anthony Davis. The fact that this is Cooper Flag's first time seeing the Rockets. First of all, it's Dallas. It's a home game. We had the home game against the opening home loss to the Pistons. He had the home game against the Nets, which it was the Brooklyn Nets. I think that this is, following the opener, really the first home game for the fans to really, really get excited about. I think it's going to be good energy tonight at Toyota Center with Cooper Flag in the building, and I think Amin Thompson and this whole Rockets team is going to be focused on shutting him down. I don't think, like I said, the fact it's Cooper Flag, the fact it's a home game, the fact the Rockets got strong momentum. You got a Dallas team that's really struggling. I mean, D'Angelo Russell, Cooper Flag, PJ Washington leading the way. Looks like a Jabari Smith. Looks like he's going to play, although he is listed as day-to-day, game-time decision. But I think that this is a game. At some point, the Rockets, I would say pretty confidently expect the Rockets to be up by 20 points. Whether or not they cover the 12.5, we will see. But I think we're going to see a comfortable Houston Rockets win tonight. And for the record, my official prediction on this, it seems like Captain Obvious, the fact that pretty much all the money so far is going that way. But I think the Rockets are going to be locked in. I don't think that we're going to see a letdown tonight. So I'm going to go ahead with the official prediction for the Rockets to cover the 12.5 points tonight against the Dallas Mavericks. And as far as player prop predictions, legal in the state of Texas and free to download in the state of Texas. It's Dabble if you're into player props. Familiar with some of the other apps right now. Promo code David Delano. You can see it there a little bit in the corner. David with the DELANO followed by. You get $25 to play with free with Dabble. You don't even have to deposit a dime. And when you get on Dabble, you can follow myself, anybody else on Dabble, for absolutely free. So my player prop here gets you a 5 times return here. We're going to go with Cooper Flag to get more than. And one thing you have to do, you do have to, if you're playing on Dabble, you can't just do all Rockets props. You have to pick, prop from another game or another team. So prop for another one is going to be Cooper Flag to get more than 6 rebounds. Cooper Flag has struggled with shooting. I'm not going to take any points props. I think Amin Thompson is going to be locked in. I think the whole team is going to be looking to shut down Cooper Flag. I'm not sure if they shut him down or not, but with that 16 and a half expected points for Cooper Flag, too many to feel comfortable with. But one thing I will say with Cooper Flag, he always plays hard. And this 6 rebounds is definitely in the wheelhouse. So we're going to go with a Cooper Flag to get more than 6 rebounds. Also, Steven Adams, we're going to go with him to get more than 6 rebounds. And Josh Okogie been so efficient. How many times can he go 3 for 5? We'll see. But I'm going to go with him to get more than 8.5 points. So that's over there. Promo code David Delano. You can get $25 free to play with Dabble, and you can make your own props. You could, even do 100 times to win 100 times. Try to keep it a little bit conservative. So hard to nail down a couple plays, let alone 20 or 12. But you guys can go crazy with it if you want. Promo code David Delano. I'd appreciate it. You guys get $25 for free to play with. What do I get in return? $10 to play with. So if you guys want to do that, feel free. And also, I am on the Rockets minus 12.5. That's going to be my official prediction. I think the Rockets win this game by at least 14 points. Planning to do a post game. Didn't get to link up before the game, but planning to do a post game tonight with Cody over on Mavs Latest. I probably might be on the Mavs Latest platform, but I'll go ahead and put a link in that in this video. After that's ready, that won't be ready, obviously, until after the game tonight. But go ahead and check that out with Fan Arch as well. Let me know your predictions for tonight. And that's really what I'm looking to see. Rockets, as well as we're playing right now, team with Dallas, a team that's banged up, a team that is struggling. Take it to them tonight. Take it to them tonight in this battle of Texas, and want to see some dominance and consistency. Just continue to keep it up. Let me know anything that you guys think in the comments. Any predictions, Cooper Flag, anything else going on. Thanks so much again for watching, and go ahead and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. This has been Rockets Daily, brought to you by FanArch. I'm David Delano. Let's have a great day.